How do I get rid of bagworms? What should I do to help my sod? Can I put turf truss fertilizer and iron down at the same time? Folks, I've got answers to these questions and more coming up on Garden Sense. Hey everybody, I'm Tim Ward and welcome back to Garden Sense. Well, it is July 16th and it is very hot outside for the vast majority of our customers, and I know this because my email inbox has been exploding with questions about heat, about insect problems, about lawn problems, and well, we're going to address what we can here today. We actually selected 4 questions to address on this week's video podcast. So buckle up everybody, let's jump right in. Question number 1 is from James. Tim, I know you've gotten questions about bagworms. I've never had them until now. They are munching on my arborvitae trees. What should I do to get rid of them? Will the brown in the upper portion of the tree recover? Okay, so in terms of dealing with the bagworms, the first thing you want to do is put down an application of Monterey's mite and insect control. It's available over at rosensonline.com, and it's really effective against all sorts of insects, including bagworms. Now, in terms of the second half of your question and what to do about your arborvitaes and the brown portions, it really depends on how bad they are. I don't have a picture in front of me, so I don't know what extent of the damage that your arborvitaes have sustained, but I will say this, there's a significant possibility that you're going to need to prune off some of those brown areas and then feed it with plant truss, utilize some kickstart to really help that new growth. So again, without pictures, I can't really give you much direction on that, but don't be surprised if it's a real bad area. You may need to start doing some pruning, feed it with a little bit of plant truss, even though I understand it is a little bit late in the year. Give it some plant truss now, really help it start to grow back. You should see some green growth come, and we should still have some time for that arborvitae to harden off before the winter frost hits. So use Monterey's mite and insect control to get rid of the bagworms, prune off any really bad areas, and then give it some plant truss as well as kickstart, and I think your arborvitaes are going to recover really, really well. The next question is from Bob. Tim, is there anything I should put on new sod besides water, kickstart, or fertilizer? This was just put in. So anytime new sod is installed, we recommend 2 products to put down. The first is going to be Turf Truss Professional Starter Formula, which is going to really help your new sod get established. It's going to feed it gently, so there's no worry about burning the new sod that's installed. And Kickstart, which is obviously going to help strengthen the root system, which is a critical step in new sod installation, is making sure that that root system gets established. The other great thing is that that kickstart will help this new grass take in more of the nutrition that turf truss is providing. So obviously you want to continue watering it, but definitely put down some of that starter formula right now, and then I would hit it with kickstart at least once a week for the next 4 to 6 weeks to really help that root system get established. And obviously both products are available over at rosensonline.com. The third question is from Alan. Hi Tim, grass is starting to brown. Can I put down turf truss and iron on the same day? So yes, you can put down turf truss and iron on the same day, but you may not need to, and you want to be careful if you do. The reason I say that is turf truss does contain chelated iron, and so it's going to help your grass green up quite a bit. Now, the issue is how much iron are you going to put down in addition to turf truss, and that really is going to depend on what type of iron you put down, what's the product specifically you're using. And so again, it's kind of tough for me to say yes, you can absolutely do it. You can, but you just need to be careful. So here's actually what I'd recommend. I would put down turf truss first. I would put down turf truss right now, and then I would actually put down kickstart. Again, just like the last question, kickstart is going to help the root system of your lawn take in more of that nutrition that turf truss is putting into the soil. So I would put down turf truss and I would put down kickstart. Then in a couple of weeks, if you're not really happy with the way the grass has been greening up, because again, I understand the heat that some of you are experiencing, then yes, you can certainly put down some additional iron. But again, I wouldn't overdo it. Remember, Turf Truss is a slow release fertilizer. So a lot of that iron, a lot of that nitrogen, a lot of those nutrients are going to be slowly released into your lawn. And the reason I say that is your lawn is not going to turn around overnight. It could take a week or so before you start to see a little bit of difference. And by weeks 3 and 4, your grass should be very, very green because of the nutrition that Turf Truss gives it. So again, the answer to the question technically is yes, you can put down both. But I would pump the brakes on that a little bit, put down Turf Truss, put down Kickstart for the next 4 to 6 weeks, and then after 3-4 weeks, if you are not seeing a significant difference, then yes, you can put down a little bit extra iron. Just don't overdo it. Again, we don't want to ruin your lawn, and Turf Truss is designed to feed your lawn for up to 13 weeks. So once you put it down, it's really going to improve the overall health of that grass for a long, long time. The final question for today is from John. Tim, I missed the June 15th application of Turf Truss. Is it too late to apply it now? One of the great things about Turf Truss is it's never too late or too early to put it down because of the benefits that it can offer your lawn. And even though it's so hot right now, you can safely put it down. It's not going to burn your lawn. So I understand that we recommend that June 15th on or around that date for fertilizing. That's because we want to make sure that you can get in 4 applications of Turf Truss per season. However, if you've missed it, that's okay. Get it down right now, and you can still get down a 3rd and possibly a 4th feeding. You just need to adjust the calendar a little bit. So it's July 16th today. So by putting it down now, I would actually count out about 10 weeks instead of the 12 to 13 that we normally say to wait, and then put down your extra application. Then finally, you're going to put your last application down sometime around Thanksgiving before the ground freezes up. So I realize you're a month late, but that's okay. Your lawn can absolutely use Turf Truss right now, especially with the heat, and some areas just aren't getting a whole lot of rain as well. So head over to rosensonline.com, pick up some Turf Truss right now, and make sure you get it down ASAP. All right, everybody, just a couple final thoughts before we wrap up this week's video podcast. Folks, a reminder, the Turf Truss Summer Stock Up promotion is going on right now over at rosensonline.com, but we are ending it very, very soon. So if you have not fed your lawn this summer, make sure you head over to rosensonline.com and take advantage of the savings. You're going to save money on the product and you're going to get free shipping. So head over there right now. Folks, it is ending very, very soon. Once we have the exact date, we will obviously communicate that with you. But again, we are in mid-July, and we typically end this promotion mid to end of July. So you're only going to have a couple of more days to save. So make sure you head over to the website right now and take advantage. Folks, I've mentioned the product several times already today, but again, make sure you're putting down Kickstart on your lawn. With the heat that we have been experiencing, Kickstart in combination with Turf Truss is really, really going to strengthen your lawn and really help keep it healthy during this summer heat. Once we hit those dog days of summer in August, early September, your lawn can really, really get parched. And Kickstart is a great way to keep it healthy. More importantly, keep it green. So head over to rosensonline.com. You can pick it up by the box, by the case. You can pick it up by the bottle. So again, head over to rosensonline.com. We've got a lot of it because it sells out so quickly. It is one of those items that we are consistently ordering because it is such an effective product, and we know how much you love it. Folks, I've gotten so many emails in recent weeks, especially given the heat, and that's great. That's exactly what we want. Your emails really help us to produce this video podcast each and every week, so make sure you keep them coming. If you've got a question that you need answered or that you would like to have featured here on this program, make sure you send an email directly to me, tim@rosensonline.com. Folks, as always, we really appreciate the time that you spend with us each and every week, and this week is no different. I hope that you have an amazing rest of the week. God bless.